on racing. Good luck, guys. The lovely Fiat 121 racing is sort of fun. Paul sold his lovely, absolutely beautiful Lotus Elite, which he did the rally in twice. To get here are Alan Morton and Milton Ringer in the Fiat 124 Coupe. They didn't have the best of luck on the way up here. They had all sorts of things go wrong. But typical of these sort of guys, they fixed the car and they're all ready to go. And in fact, they will be going in just over 30 seconds with the little Fiat 124 Coupe. Made in 1969, and I was Alan Morton with the Fiat 124 Coupe. To be followed by future record breaker Rick Pearson and Stuart Pringle. Now, Rick is actually listed in Switzerland, I believe, but he has this grow. To be followed by John Roberts and Oliver Tomlins in a lovely little Fiat 128 3P. Trio 40 it stood for. 3-door, one of the most of the hatchbacks. A sporty little vehicle. Actually, both these guys are well known in the rally. John Roberts has also... There they go. Good luck to John Roberts and Oliver Tomlins. Here's a lovely motor car. Lovely big Volvo. Volvo 122S of Zach Matten and James Aquilina. This is a rather special one actually because it is the genuine 2-door version. But this is the one at the Works Rally. Aki Anderson and away they go. Zach Matten and James Aquilina. Now dare I say it, here is a crew that really needs a big cheer because they have come all the way from America. Yeah, Brad Mortier, who comes from Cincinnati, and his navigator, William Hoff, who comes from, I keep forgetting, Chicago, that's it. So they've come a hell of a long way to get here to the start, and we picked Glasgow for a start. Here, I the car for this rally. And if it's snowy, it goes lovely and sideways, it's very controllable. So here we have Paul Davis and Mike Carborn with the Ford Escort RS200. And away they go. Oops, no they don't, yes they do. Now we've got a slight exception to the standard here because the Allard, which is going to have a problem coming up on the ramp with its back bumper possibly. So this lovely Allard, the P1 of David Lowe's and Roger Lowe's, and this is a very similar car to the one which won the Monte Carlo in 1952, driven by Sidney Allard, with the lovely big Allard. Very brave to take a 1952 car on the Monte Carlo Rally. Now here's a team that's come all the way from Marseille with this lovely Simca Around, a lovely car, 1959. It's down here as a P60. It's Christian Agostini, if he was Italian, by the way related to the great Giacomo Agostini, but he's not, he's French. And away they go. Christian Agostini and Pierre Deliere in the Simca. And look at this. This is how to prepare a Lancia. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? It's a lovely car. It's Steve Graham and Tony Graham in the Lancia Fulvia Coupe. They're part of the Curie Cos team. And they were given their blessing by Hugh McCaig of Curie Cos, who's backing really the entire Scottish team. They're all running under Curie Cos. There's 7 cars in all, and if they can get 5 into the top 50 places, they stand a very good chance of bringing excellent placings, including a win on the regularity section of the Tour Britannia, and sporting the Curie Cos badges. And away they go.
Here we go, girlies. You ready?
Number 302, Ralph Forbes and Wesley Nasser. Yes, they flew up this morning from the way down south in the Fiat, going off in the Fiat 128. Ross Forbes, you might remember him because he used to run a Datsun dealership, I seem to remember, around the Glasgow area. Or was it Hillsborough? I'm not sure. But anyway, he's been around motorsport for quite some time. And it's great to see someone like this going off and doing the Monte.
Here's one coming.
So the first of the Heritage Run cars, and away they go. Next up we have the James Meggitt Robert Spencer Chrysler Sunbeam. And of course Chrysler made near here, I think some of them are made around the Linwood area. And they're heading off. Mind you, this one's got really wide wheel arches. They're able to get on to the ramp actually. But again, a beautiful prepared car.
Must be sleeping. Are you? You can see the shoulders.
And another grand old English name, Triumph. Triumph TR4, the lovely sports car. Great fun car to drive.
Here we go, girl.
David Hassel and Simon Edwards with the Triumph TR4 from 1965. You can buy them with these at a reasonable price. I don't regret that it cost such good little as this because they had twin cams. So we'll go into that. Now the first of the Imps, the Hillman Imps. Sometimes motor writer Paul Coulter and Walden Coulter. They've got their little Hillman Imp. 84 litres, I suppose. And away they go. Followed by yet another imp, this time Scott Fanning and Hugh Liddell. I believe Scott Fanning is very well known in the imp circles.
Here you go, girls, ready to be in the space forward.
And very well known here, judging by the cheering as he drove off on the ground. And here's an 840. Now, when I first came to Glasgow in 19... yes, Graham Hall was racing an 840. Here they go. And yet another imp, but why not? They were both in Linwood, just near here. Ian Sinclair and Owen Sinclair in their 1972 Hillman imp. Must have been a good year for imps because it's the second one built in 1972. And now, of all cars, a Lancia Stratos. Wonderful. It is a replica, but I think it's what deserves a special cheer, because it's just been awarded the best car on the Heritage Run Award. Did you build this car yourself?
Sadly not, no, months ago.
Well, you're a very lucky man, actually, because whoever did build it did a fabulous job. I believe Sandro Minari, the great Stratos driver, is going to be in the rally. He's not starting from here, but what a fantastic car. Which engine is this, just quickly?
The Alpha 3-litre V6.
Oh, wonderful, the Alpha 3-litre V6. Sometimes they run over V8s, but the Alpha 3-litre twin-cam V6 out of the Montreal and cars like that. Absolutely. Listen to this. Well, they're going to be leaving in 30-second intervals now, so I'm not going to have much chance. I'll just start over saying here's a Capri, a Ford Capri, and a very nice one. Number 350, that's Stuart Lewis and James Austin with a Ford Capri Mark I, the car you always promised yourself. Do you remember that? Yes, indeed, the Capri was. So of course, these are really 30-second intervals. What do we have here? Through the headlights, I see an MGB GT. And it's Tom Niven, well known in the local circles. Hello Tom, good evening, it's getting cold, isn't it? And Paul Douglas, the MGB GT. And it's Jerry McGinnigan and Judy McGinnigan in a TVR from 1989. This is a Dixon, I'm not really sure, because it says it's a Griffith. It's one of those. Anyway, it's a TVR, made in Blackpool.